What's good, ladies and gents? It's your favorite phone hooper, J Tank. Ladies and gents, today we got CJ the Champ, the nonchalant trials of Sung Drip Woo. Now, ladies and gents, for those of you who have not watched Soul Leveling, I recommend getting on that immediately because there are going to be some major spoilers in this one. Just keeping it all the way stacked. So, ladies and gents, we got a 21-minute long video. So, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, grab whatever you need to be because we're going to be here for quite some time. I'm going to try my best not to pause as much, but no promises. Okay? Ladies and gents, let's get to it. We got CJ the Champ, Sung Drip Woo. It's the nonchalant trials.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his fucking door and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out, they just wanted straight monowa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom, Mr. Sung Jin Woo. So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So without further ado.
Not him charging niggas. He's charging niggas now? No way. You charging Sung Drip Woo for allowing niggas to get their ass beat? Now, no funny shit though. He kind of has a valid point on that. Cause let's be honest, Sung Drip Woo could smack up a lot of these niggas and just like that, but he don't. And then some niggas get packed up, and then he waits later on to pack them up. So he doing the Goku shit. That's what he's doing.
The Jin Woo trials.
Trial 1. Round table or bust.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jin Woo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass. In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E. And Jin Woo was a fucking
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga was trash. He sucked. Hot ass button.
Not gonna lie. The glow up for Sung Drip Woo, undeniable. The glow up is crazy. It's crazy how when you see how nigga started versus when he glows up, it's different. The glow up for this nigga is insane.
Buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, Jin Woo, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jin Woo's here? Ah, shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit number 1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this nigga every time like, Jin Woo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter.
No funny shit. You can't even really hate on Nick because he's doing shit for his mother and his sister. He trying to save his mother, put sister through school. Like, you can't be mad at Nick for trying to make some more chicken to provide for his family. Like, he the man of the house right now. His dad ain't around, which we might be talking about later on in the video. But I'm just saying, like, can you really blame a nigga? Put in the comments down below, ladies and gents, please. Just put in the comments, please. Thank you. Can you blame a nigga? Put in the comments. Thank you.
Mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are—
I'ma say this before he gets into it. I'ma say it like this. Jin Woo put the fucking team on his fucking back. I'ma say it just like that. Y'all niggas been talking shit about this nigga. He put the squad on his fucking back. Fuck we talking about, god damn it.
alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal, and Jin Woo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jin Woo, this was all a test by the mysterious system, and Jin Woo gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash-ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the Smurf. Jin Woo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum.
Okay, first off, before he gets into this, Jin Woo had every right to do what he did. It's either him or me. And he said, look, I choose me every time. So he had to do what he had to do. I'm keeping that shit all the way stacked. For those of you who don't know what the fuck happened, for those of you who know what happened, you sure know what the fuck what he did was not big of a deal. Well, it was, but it wasn't at the same time. Let's go.
Ass six stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jin Woo and this trust fund bum ass, I got all this gear for nothing, Nepo baby Jinho. Like, don't get me wrong, I f with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like this nigga.
Don't you be hating on my niggas, see the champ. Don't be hating on my nigga, bro. Don't be hating on my nigga. You said you fuck with him, I fuck with him too, so don't be hating my nigga like that, all right? It's fucked up.
But he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now, when Jin Woo met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dong-suk, and he explained to Jin Woo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dong-suk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, Jin Woo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E-rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS, not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is when Jin Woo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and Jin Woo is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong-suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. Jin Woo and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the interest.
I beg your pardon. And sorry, let me let him continue.
Stay here and look after the score. And we're gonna.
I beg your pardon. Go fast, niggas. Try to off my niggas already. Damn.
Go get the mining equipment. Capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. Jin Woo cooks this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. In old trust fund, baby looking at bro like, what the fuck?
In all retrospect, if I'm Jin Woo, I would have cooked them just like that too. Those were the weak spots, and they got an exoskeleton. So, you stab the nigga as much as possible. Also, he didn't mention the part he had paralysis. His dad got paralysis too, where it was like poison to the what's it called, to the spider as well. So you've got to add a little part in, but it's okay.
Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey, bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming...
He became, what's the man's name? He became Mort to King Julian. That's like what this nigga did. Yo, he worshiped the fucking ground he lived. He worshiped the fucking the ground he walked on type shit. Like, that nigga was more, and he was King Julian. Only thing is, he wasn't an asshole to him. Well, kind of, but he's relatively decent to him.
Stack come back, and they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jin Ho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill Jin Woo and we'll let you live. But Jin Ho was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jin Woo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them, boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting Jin Woo and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to Jin Woo and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum ass E rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh?
Stupid motherfucker. Chopped his head clean off. I ain't gonna lie, he did that shit so casually too. He just said, ping. Like, that's the most casual I've seen in a while. No funny shit. He just casually chopped the nigga head. He casually chopped the nigga's head off. That shit was crazy. Crazy.
With no emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas are shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E rank just kill a D rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E rank. This is a Smurf of Doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so Jin Woo easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off of that, this man that caused 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in elo hell. Boom! Face plants.
No funny shit. I ain't gonna hold you. The hardest line this nigga Jin Woo said, he said, Dong Suk, you're strong. I have some bad news for you. Bow! I've been leveling up this entire time. That's the hardest fucking line this nigga ever fucking said, bro. One of the hardest fucking lines Jin Woo has ever fucking dropped. But let's just put in the comments, what's the hardest line Jin Woo has dropped in this show? Put in the comments, please, and just what's the hardest fucking line Jin Woo dropped in the show? Season 1 or 2, whichever one you may choose. What's the hardest line he dropped? Let's go.
It's bum. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga. Because what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God out.
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Woo called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. It's another motherfucker that had.
Again, before it continues, let's be honest. Every body Jin Woo has caught, every single one of them niggas deserved it. I'm just keeping shit all the way stacked. Every nigga that fucked with him deserved to get packed up. Just keep it stacked. Cause a lot of them niggas were pieces of shits. So, Jin Woo said it's either me or you, and I choose you to die. Real shit.
They coming. So all 6 of them sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Woo called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened, Jin Woo was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kong. But Mr. Taeshik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Taeshik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when Jin Woo and everybody else found the bodies, this...
Also, I think obviously he's trying to shorten as much as possible, but he didn't mention how the 2 people that he killed were the 2 niggas that actually left Jin Woo in the fucking tunnel. And Jin Woo wanted to pretty much tell him off when he got a chance, but he didn't get a chance to really tell him off or this and third. But when the dude was dying, he ended up apologizing. Jin Woo said, I'm sorry for everything, blah, 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 whatever. Now, the other guy just didn't make it. He just tortured the fuck out of him and just killed him. The old dude who actually started the whole shit and how he ended up going to the raid, the double dungeon in the first place, ended up getting chopped up and ended up apologizing to Jin Woo, more or less. So, yeah, there's that.
And he tried to sneak them until Jin Woo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is Jin Woo's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told Jin Woo, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has one arm. And before one of y'all say, but usually characters with one arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with one arm. So Woo, why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent? So you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off, blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jin Woo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care, too little too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the Jin Woo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro.
They call him a serial ore farmer. Ain't no way. A serial ore farmer is nasty activity. That's wild work right there. Oh my
now,
God.
Taishi Kong wasn't an idiot like the six stack. This man knew off the rip. E rank my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for Jin Woo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jin Woo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man started hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jin Woo blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Taeshik was stunned. He was like, holy shit, was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face because Jin Woo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jin Woo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Taeshik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10 and that's the hit that Jin Woo just took.
Technically, he's got Achilles sliced up. That's just no way to put it. Getting your Achilles sliced up? Oh, Lord. Goddamn.
And that man Taeshik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jin Woo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him, born again! Like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jin Woo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his...
In other words, he conquers hockey, more or less, to kill a nigga.
Or it invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo ore farming over his body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker ore farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tashik Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom. The Jin Woo trials. Y'all,
hold on, I gotta rewind that.
By the Smurf of Doom. The Jin Woo trials.
All right, kill count +7, animal abuse +1, Jin Woo charge, serial oral farming, false ranking. Those are his charges. Technically, if we talk about animal abuse, you forgot about how he killed the snake. So technically, that's 2 counts of animal abuse because you forgot about the snake. Actually, no. He missed a bunch of parts with the other animals he killed. So if you really think about it, as far as animal abuse, Jin Woo got like 1,000+ counts of animal abuse. If we're really counting this shit. So, yeah. Well, technically, the spider wasn't really able to catch time, an insect. So if you really think about it, that's insect abuse. And then the wolves, the metal jaw wolves, he done murked, and then the snake, that's about 1,000 counts. So yeah, he got about 1,000 counts of animal abuse, more or less.
Yeah, all right.
Dad, come on, let's go.
I'm working on it.
From watching her first hockey game,
Ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jin Woo is not new to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit.
No funny shit. Icarus, the Blood Knight, coldest motherfucker, bro. Ladies and gents, put Icarus, the GOAT, in the fucking comments. Because I ain't gonna lie, this, like what he said, this is the biggest belt to ass shit I've ever seen to end a season. Like, I've never seen it get packed up this crazy. Let's be honest, the only reason why Jin Woo won this fight was because of the plot. Just keep this shit all the way down. Because to be honest, he technically still lost because he got packed up in the worst possible way. The only way he won was, like I said, plot.
And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress, the Blood Red.
My fault.
Motherfucker looked like he just
The Blood Red, my fault.
jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jin Woo sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jin Woo. Egress looked at bro and said,
Are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy.
so Egress speed blitzes Jin Woo. And just from the first strike, bro, Egress looked at bro and said,
Are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy.
so Egress speed blitzes Jin Woo. And just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again, and Jin Woo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room. And 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, Jin Woo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Egress had Ultra Instinct. But Jin Woo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man Jin Woo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jin Woo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jin Woo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Egress, being a gentleman, decided,
Oh, we throwing hands, so I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then.
bro was
No cap. The fact that Icarus was so eager to throw hands would make me shit myself out with Jin Woo. No funny shit. Because, like, why are you so eager to box? Like, there's no way you should have been that eager to just, like, throw them dukes up. He's like, oh, you trying to box? Like, you was a little too eager for that, bro. Like no funny shit. Why was you so eager to whoop my ass? Please enlighten me, because that makes no fucking sense. Fuck, man. Ridiculous.
already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Egress wasted no time. Bro stood there in Orphan for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down. They hit this boy with the humbling this man to a pulp in the...
He hit this nigga with the, not the gum Gatling. Oh my God. He was on Jin Woo's ass this season. No funny shit. This is probably one of the craziest ass I've ever seen in my life.
wall. And I tell you, boy, Jin Woo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Egress had perfect defense. But while Jin Woo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Egress. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball. Look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut. Then to the back while making him flip mid-punch. Then another two-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then
First of all, that fucking combo, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga, he hit this nigga with a fucking Tekken combo, bro. Oh my God. To get hit with a fucking Tekken combo is nasty activity. He hit him with a Tekken combo. He hit him with a fucking Mortal Kombat combo. He hit him with a fucking, the DBZ, Fighters, was it Fighter Z? Yeah, I think it was Fighter Z. Combo. Like, the fuck, God. Shit. Damn.
Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another two-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room.
There was a whole section you just missed. I wish you would have got, but you ain't get it. But I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you ride with this. I'm gonna let you ride. I'm gonna let you ride.
Again.
He missed a very important section because he missed the part where he got him to the wall in the first place. He still wasn't finished with the combo. That was it. That was just the end of the combo. He wasn't finished with the combo yet.
And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Egress walked up to him like,
"Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne, or sit here and die like a bitch."
So Egress uses the Force to call his greatsword and swings at Jin Woo. But Jin Woo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when Jin Woo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, "Nah, I'm not done yet." He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jin Woo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try, but bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jin Woo trials. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will Jin Woo make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler, yes.
That was only part 1. Good googly moogly. This might be the best anime I've ever watched. No funny shit. Aside from One Piece. But, not gonna lie, I can't wait to see part 2. This is gonna be funny. Ladies and gents, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe with your friends. Fit phone with JT. We are out this motherfucker, man.